Alright guys, MarkBoy316 here with another video, and this is going to be a pickup and a review. And the pickup is a Coliseum video that I had a few uh, months back. I ordered some Coliseum videos on DVD. They were not the VHSs, but one of them was the VHS. I do not have a VCR anymore, so I gave the VHS to my friend Dale, but before I did, I got a copy of it right here on DVD. Somebody was nice enough to give me to record a copy of it for me on DVD. It's the second annual Battle of the Superstars WWF from 1991. The opening match all here, there's 9 matches. It's Mr. Perfect defending the IC title against Roddy Piper in a great match. Piper using his punches and his boxing background to pepper Mr. Perfect with some rights and lefts, and Perfect bumping all over the place for Piper. He actually hits the Perfect plex on Piper after revving Piper into an exposed turnbuckle. Piper kicks out. Very few rare occasions you see somebody kick out of the Perfect plex, and they battle on the outside, and Perfect goes to the top rope while the referee's still counting. Referee reaches 10, so Perfect gets counted out, but before he comes off the top, he gets crushed off the top rope by Piper, and then they just brawl all over the place after the match. Piper whips Perfect with a leather belt during the match and stuff, and what a wild brawl, even after the match too. Fantastic match. It's a Coliseum video exclusive match, so it's a unreleased match, so was great stuff. And Piper ends up winning by countout, but doesn't win the IC title. But he would go on to win at the 1992 Royal Rumble against the Mountie. But the time frame of this would be a little bit before the 1991 Royal Rumble, up to about close to WrestleMania 7. So it's around that time frame for all the matches. But second match on this card is the Nasty Boys versus the Bushwhackers from Madison Square Garden. This was prior to WrestleMania 7, before they won the tag titles from the Hart Foundation, so it was just a straight tag match. Just a brawl everywhere again with the Nasty Boys and the Bushwhackers. Bushwhackers almost win with the battling ram, and Nasty Boys finally get the win with a Butch is covering Knobs, and Sags comes off the top rope with the elbow out behind the referee's back, elbow off the top rope, puts his partner on top of Butch and gets the win. 1, 2, 3. Well, decent tag match for what it was. Nasty Boys get the win. Alright, pretty cool. Then the next match we have one half of the tag team champions, Bret the Hitman Hart, against the Barbarian. This was a good match. Barbarian using his power, Bret using his speed and technical quickness. Barbarian hard Irish whip into the corner, and gets the huge big boot to the face. Goes for the elbow off the middle rope, misses. Then Bret goes for a sunset flip, but Barbarian counters with the double shots to the shoulder, and then small package by Bret. Barbarian kicks out, and then we have Barbarian again Bret going for a sunset flip again. Barbarian blocks it as he drops to his knees, and then he's there with his posing, and as he's doing that, Bret hooks the shoulders. 1, 2, 3 sunset flip. Bret is your winner. A good match. Bret always made it. Anybody he wrestled looked great. So this was a good match. Then we have a profile on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh God. We get Hacksaw against WWF champion Sergeant Slaughter in a WWF title match, and this is a flag match. It's right before, obviously, WrestleMania 7, before Slaughter and Hogan would face, and Hogan's in Duggan's corner, General Ragdon's in Slaughter's corner. This was actually a hard-hitting match, actually a decent match. Duggan nailing Slaughter with some punches and kicks and clotheslines. Hogan actually cheating a few times. Slaughter's on the top rope, and Hogan shoves Slaughter off the top behind the ref's back. Then he uses the 2x4 and nails Slaughter in the back behind the ref's back, like Hogan, stop cheating. Oh my god. But yeah. And then Duggan goes for the cover after the 2x4 shot by Hogan on Slaughter and gets a 2 count because General Agnon comes in and breaks up the pin and causes the DQ. And after the match, Slaughter and General Agnon beat up on Hogan and Duggan. General Agnon nailed Hogan with the salt in the eyes, and they're actually putting a pretty good beating on Slaughter and on uh, Hogan and Duggan. But then finally, Hogan catches General Agnon, throws him back in the ring, beats the crap out of him, and then Duggan gets the win, obviously by DQ. So they play America the Beautiful, and yeah, Duggan basically wins the flag match but doesn't win the WWE title. So the next match is again a Duggan match because it's a two-match profile on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. It's against Smash of Demolition, and this is again a hard-hitting match. Smash using his power, just nailing Hacksaw in the corner with some punches and stuff. Getting some near falls on Duggan. Duggan sets up his finisher, which is a 3-point stance clothesline with a clothesline. That's Duggan for you. Doesn't know too many wrestling moves. Hits the 3-point stance and gets the win. Nothing much to talk about on that one, but Duggan gets the win. Then we have a very peculiar match, I must say. This is a very interesting match. It is Ultimate Warrior defending the WWE title against King Macho Man Randy Savage with Sensational Queen Sherry in his corner. He doesn't come out as like with the crown, just comes out as a regular Macho Man attire, but he's still the king. And I don't know if they had a long house show that night or they had a few house shows that night, but this was a short match, a minute and 30 seconds. And Warrior punches Savage a few times, throws him to the outside. Savage goes off the apron, gets nailed to the gut. Then Warrior hits some clotheslines, hits the splash. 1, 2, 3. A minute and 30 seconds. I don't know whose cornflakes or cereal that Savage pissed in that morning, but he lost in a minute and 30 seconds. Wow. So it is what it is there, and yeah, just a very quick match. Then we end up having a Jake Roberts versus one half of the Orient Express, Kato, with Pat Tanaka and Fuji in Kato's corner. And Kato was Paul Diamond under the mask, obviously. And this was actually a good match. Kato, during the later early stages of the match, avoids the DDT on quite a few occasions, just slips out of it. And finally, Fuji gets to nail Jake with the cane on the outside behind the ref's back, and Tanaka gets a few shots in too. Kato trying to wear down Jake with some strikes and rear chin locks. And finally, Jake hits the DDT on Kato, but before he can go for the cover, Tanaka and Fuji come in and attack, so it costs it the DQ. Don't know why he's just going to get Jake to get the pinfall, but alright. Then Jake beats the holy crap out of Tanaka and Fuji, nails Fuji with some right hands, and nails Tanaka with a vicious clothesline, and then pulls out the snake and causes Fuji to run up the aisle. Fuji was scared of the snake. Jake Roberts, your winner by DQ. So a good match for what it was. And then we get Tugboat versus DiBiase, a typical Tugboat match, using his size and his power to just overpower DiBiase. DiBiase goes to the outside, gets rammed into the stairs by Tugboat, then goes in, applies the $1 Million Dream on Tugboat, but Tugboat powers out of it, pushes DiBiase into the corner. Finally, a huge Irish whip by Tugboat into the corner, sends DiBiase into the corner, charges in for a big avalanche in the corner or splash in the corner, and DiBiase moves out of the way, hits the roll up. 1, 2, 3. DiBiase gets the win. So, good win for DiBiase. And the final match of this VHS, or actually DVD, Coliseum video, is Legion of Doom teaming with the British Bulldog against Power and Glory, Paul Roman, Hercules, teaming with the Warlord. They're all managed by Slick, obviously, the Doctor style. And hard-hitting match starts off with almost the match ending very quickly with Hawk going off the top rope, missing the clothesline. Roma ducks the clothesline, and they start beating up on Hawk for a while. Hawk finally nails Roma with a standing dropkick. Then finally Hawk makes the tag to Animal, and the Warlord's in it at that time. Nails the Warlord with a flying clothesline, nails the Warlord. Warlord goes flying. Then Warlord eventually gets the full Nelson on Bulldog, but Bulldog gets out of it. And then all of a sudden, all 6 men are in the ring, and the referee counts to 5 and double disqualification. So it was about an 8-9 minute match. It was kind of short, but a good match. And yeah, a very good Coliseum video. I enjoyed it. The second annual Battle of the Superstars, and I'm glad I only got it today. The person who copied it for me said because it took so long for him to copy it for me, I didn't owe him anything. I usually give him $5 for the copies, so pretty cool that I got it for nothing. So thank you guys for joining me. Hope you like this review. I'd give this tape probably a 3 out of 5. This Coliseum video is not the greatest uh, Coliseum video out there, but the Perfect and Piper match was great. I enjoyed the 6-man tag, even though it was short, and the double DQ. But I enjoyed the Bulldog and Legion of Doom against Power and Glory and the Warlord. The squash match with Warrior and Savage, that is holy crap! I couldn't believe that in a minute and 30 seconds. Like that was kind of awesome to see. Other than that, decent match with Kato and Jake. That was actually a better match than I thought it would be. Barbarian and Brett was alright. That was good for what it was. Nasty Boys Bushwhackers was good. DB Aussie Tugboat was what it was. The flag match was alright. A lot of cheating by Hogan, and Hogan was a babyface, but alright. And yeah, I'm not a big Duggan fan, so the Duggan matches were alright. But yeah, 3 out of 5 for the Coliseum video. But thank you guys for joining me. Catch you guys in the next one.